Imagine a knight, sworn to defend Christendom, who instead embraces the faith of his sworn enemy. This is the astonishing, almost unbelievable tale of Robert of St Albans, a Templar whose life took a turn so dramatic it sent shockwaves across two worlds. His story challenges our understanding of loyalty, identity, and the complex realities of the Crusader era. In the year 1185, a profound and deeply unsettling event reverberated through the Christian world. Robert of St Albans, an English knight of the revered Order of the Temple, made an unprecedented choice. He converted to Islam, aligning himself with the very forces he had vowed to combat. This act was not merely a personal decision, it was a public declaration. Robert joined the formidable army of Saladin, the Sultan of Egypt and Syria, a figure who epitomized the Muslim resistance against the Crusader states. His defection was a profound blow to Christian morale. To comprehend the magnitude of Robert's actions, one must understand the volatile landscape of the 12th century Levant. The Crusades were not just wars, they were ideological struggles, clashes of civilizations fueled by religious fervor and geopolitical ambition. The Latin East was a precarious outpost. The Knights Templar, founded to protect pilgrims and defend the Holy Land, were the embodiment of Christian piety and martial prowess. Their white mantles adorned with a red cross symbolized unwavering devotion and sacrifice. To be a Templar was to be an elite warrior monk, bound by strict vows. Little is definitively known about Robert of St Albans' early life before his fateful conversion. He was likely a younger son of a minor noble family, as was common for those joining military orders. His journey from England to the sun-baked lands of Outremer would have been arduous. Upon arrival, he would have undergone rigorous training, embracing the austere discipline of the Templar order. He swore solemn vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience, dedicating his life to God and the defense of the Holy Sepulchre. He became a formidable warrior, a bulwark against the Saracen tide. What could compel a sworn Templar to abandon his faith and comrades? The answer remains shrouded in the mists of history, yet we can speculate on the subtle influences at play. Prolonged exposure to Islamic culture, often more sophisticated and tolerant in certain aspects than its European counterpart, might have sown seeds of doubt. Crusader states were not isolated enclaves. They were deeply intertwined with their Muslim neighbors. Trade, diplomacy, and even intellectual exchange occurred alongside constant warfare. Knights, particularly those captured, would have encountered Islamic scholars, physicians, and philosophers. The precise circumstances of Robert's conversion in 1185 are not fully documented, but the fact itself is undeniable. It was a public and deliberate act, a renunciation of his Christian identity and an embrace of Islam. This was not a quiet, private affair. Such a conversion would have involved a formal declaration of faith, the Shahada, and likely a change of name. For a Templar, a symbol of Christian might, to perform this act was an unprecedented scandal. It was a propaganda coup for Saladin and a devastating blow for the Crusaders. Following his conversion, Robert of St Albans did not simply disappear into obscurity. He actively joined Saladin's forces, lending his military expertise to the Muslim cause. This was a shocking development, a former enemy now fighting alongside the Sultan. His knowledge of Templar tactics, fortifications, and the inner workings of the Crusader army would have been invaluable intelligence. He became a living testament to the perceived weakness and internal divisions within the Christian ranks. His presence was a constant reminder of Christian vulnerability. Perhaps the most astonishing detail of Robert's new life was his marriage to Saladin's granddaughter. This union was not merely a personal alliance, it was a powerful symbolic gesture. It cemented his integration into the highest echelons of the Ayyubid dynasty. This marriage underscored the depth of his commitment to his new faith and his new allegiance. For Christians, it was the ultimate betrayal, a complete severance of ties with his former world. For Saladin, it was a masterstroke, showcasing the appeal and power of Islam. News of Robert's defection and subsequent marriage sent shockwaves across Europe. Chroniclers of the time expressed profound dismay and outrage. He was branded a renegade, an apostate, and a traitor of the highest order. His actions were seen as a direct affront to God and Christendom. The Templar order itself would have been deeply humiliated. Such a high-profile defection undermined their reputation for unwavering loyalty and piety. It fueled anxieties about the moral fortitude of the Crusader enterprise and the very nature of faith itself. From Saladin's perspective, Robert of St Albans was a significant asset, both militarily and symbolically. His conversion was a powerful propaganda tool, demonstrating the perceived superiority and allure of Islam. It suggested that even the most devout Christians could see the truth. Saladin was a shrewd and pragmatic leader. He understood the psychological impact of such a defection on his enemies. Robert's presence in his court and army would have been a constant source of demoralization for the Crusaders, a living trophy of their internal strife. The historical record becomes somewhat murky regarding Robert of St Albans' ultimate fate. Some accounts suggest he participated in key campaigns, possibly even the Siege of Acre. However, details of his later life and death are scarce, adding to the intrigue surrounding his story. His disappearance from the detailed historical narrative leaves us to ponder the complexities of his new life. Did he find peace in his adopted faith? Was he ever truly accepted without reservation by all? The answers remain elusive, adding to his enigmatic legacy. Robert of St Albans' story transcends a simple tale of betrayal. It is a profound historical anomaly. It forces us to confront the fluidity of identity and the porous boundaries between cultures, even in times of intense conflict. His life serves as a powerful reminder of individual agency amidst grand historical narratives. His conversion highlights the often overlooked aspects of cultural exchange during the Crusades. It challenges the simplistic narrative of an unyielding clash of civilizations, revealing moments where individuals crossed the divide for reasons both personal and profound. His story is a testament to the human capacity for adaptation and transformation. The tale of Robert of St Albans continues to fascinate historians, religious scholars, and anyone interested in the human condition. What truly motivated his conversion? Was it disillusionment, intellectual curiosity, or perhaps a genuine spiritual awakening? His story remains a powerful testament to the complexities of faith, loyalty, and identity in a world defined by conflict. Delve deeper into the annals of history and explore the untold stories of the Crusades. Subscribe to our channel for more historical analyses and documentary insights. Share your thoughts on Robert of St Albans in the comments below. What do you think drove his extraordinary decision?